Saying that those were dead as usual. The haters don't know what they're talking about. Happy October the 7th to everyone, even the haters and losers, of which there are many, or whatever. What does he say? He's always saying some stuff like that. We should stop listening, man. Anyway, I think the damn Florida Project, if I had to guess. The Florida Project? It's not the Florida Project, man. It might be the Blair Witch Project. Damn, is this Swordfish? No shot. Massachusetts police? That has nothing to do with Swordfish, man. It has the Swordfish piss filter on top of it, though. What are you? I mean, obviously this is Morpheus, but like Laura Linney, Sean Penn? Sean Penn, Laura, is this Mystic River? That would make sense. Massachusetts. Is that my daughter in there? It is Mystic River. Okay. There's... I know Sean Penn is back with the with one battle after another, okay? Sean Penn is back with one battle after another. But there was a period where this guy was really funny. That's I was waiting until you told me who he looked like, and he does look like Gavin Newsom. This is Gavin Newsom, man. Also, I'm just realizing I should not have, it's mistaken wordage. I should not have said happy October 7th, okay? That's not what I meant to say. This is almost as embarrassing as when I recorded the Clover Pit video and I said, I referenced Larry Ellison and I said, I don't like him, not because of his billionaire stuff, but because of his involvement with Java. And then later that night, I was reading an article and it was like, did you know that this dude has donated like $10 billion to the IDF? I did not know that. I was just kind of bantering randomly in Clover Pit. I didn't mean anything by it, okay? I was just trying to make a quick joke at Java's expense, and then all of a sudden, it turns out he's done some stuff I wasn't familiar with, okay? I bantered a little too close to the sun. This is when he says, is that my daughter in there? He was kind of the original Lewis, whatever his name is. You know the one from TikTok? Man with no legs finds out he's going to be a father. Not Louis Capaldi. No, not Farrakhan. Not Louis Black. Louis Sanderson. That sounds right. Yeah. I like the one where is he still doing stuff? Oh man. The astronaut sends one message home before he freezes to death video. It's so good, man. Oh shit. Whoa, dude, whoa. 1 second here. Better Twitch TV emo. What's this one? Astro Sag. I don't know if I can be the first person to put Astro Sag on my channel though, man. I don't know if I could be the first person to put Astro Sag here. Okay, I'll do it. Oh shit. Oh. I gotta take it off because it just in like 26 by 26, it doesn't look like anything. It's not your fault. It's just it doesn't look like anything. But the 98 by 98 version or whatever, the 112 by 112 looks pretty good. I'll just keep that up for the rest of the stream for me. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. It was fun while it lasted. 'Tis better to have loved and lost than never loved at all. I'm being told there's a new Cine 2 Nerdle. New Cine 2 Nerdle daily? Is it the Burgle? Is it Cine 2 Nerdle Burgle? It's Reviewdle. Reviewdle Cine 2 Nerdle. Reviews of Cine 2 Nerdle. So, guys, I can't find it. I can't find it. It's called Critical. Critical Cine 2 Nerdle. Oh, it's the front page of Cine 2 Nerdle. I guess if you have the name right, it's a lot easier to find. Okay. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. So we're trying to guess the movie from Letterboxd reviews We can spend guesses to get like Rotten Tomato scores and stuff like that. Okay. Better pro-abstinence propaganda than the church could ever throw together, 3.5. Trying to think someone giving birth to something that's like evil or the like an alien or something like that. I'm gonna need some help though. Let me get a 5-star review for one. Drawn out anxiety that would make Hitchcock proud. It might be my favorite horror movie. It sends shivers down your ass. Could this be it? It Follows. Her anxiety and panic radiates through the screen. Could it be It Follows? That's a movie that would seem like pro-abstinence propaganda. I might be the GOAT. I will say, is whoever typed "It's Juno" in chat, I was thinking Juno, but actually by the end of Juno, it's like they seem like they're pretty happy. They got that Mad and Kim song playing at least. You're a part-time lover and a full-time friend. A monkey on my back is my latest trend. 19 out of 20's got to be pretty good, man. That's not Mad and Kim? Whatever. Peaches and Herb. 3.5? 3.5 for It Follows is kind of crazy. I would have given It Follows a 4.5. I like It Follows. 66% of something happened, man. What happened? Why are there people out here who are not giving a good score to It Follows? Too much nudity. That's true. But this might be the only movie in history with necessary sex scenes. Like, the Cinema Sins viewers should be stoked. They literally have to have sex to not get killed by the monster, bro. That's the most necessary sex scene that's ever existed. It's just not a good movie. Thank you for your trenchant observation and criticism. What are you talking? Actually, I would say it is a good movie. I would say it is a good movie. There you go. We're going ban for ban. IMDb 6.8. What about Letterboxd 3.5? We're gonna have to pump these numbers up, people. We're gonna have to pump these numbers up. They never tell you what it is. That's true. But that scene, sorry to spoil It Follows. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. That scene where like the dude goes into his house and you don't see him for like a minute, and then they're like, we should go check on this dude, and then he's getting his cock ridden by a fucking blue alien. That's fucking sick, man. Where you're like, what? What the hell's going on, man? Hallway scene that's some scary stuff too, man. That's some scary stuff. That's a good doll. I'm gonna add that doll. Call that Cine to an Earl. When the critics are 95 and the audience is 66, you're about to watch the worst movie ever or something woke. This movie It Follows is maybe the exception that proves the rule. It's not woke and it's not the worst movie ever made. Of course, we don't even need to say that because obviously the worst movie ever made would be woke. We take these truths to be self-evident, but it's not woke. It's not woke. It's not woke. It's a pro-abstinence film. If anything, I'm surprised it's not made by Angel Studios. They the guys who did God's Not Dead. No? Yep. All right, whatever. Agree to disagree. It Follows is good, man. Sorry to get stalled out there for like 10 minutes. I'm going Sorbo mode. Me when I'm disappointed, calling it Sorbo mode. Justin, this one's for you. I'm getting a perfect score today. In honor of the NHL season starting, a perfect score. Get ready. Let me zoom out one more. Nobody needs to be that close to Barstool. Ready? This wide receiver had 5,900 yards for the Bills from 2004 to 2010. I know this guy. He's bald. It's Lavernius Coles. Mike Trout's only playoff appearance, they got swept by an AL Central team. AL Central, Kansas City Royals. Boom. You looking for this? What franchise won the most regular season games from 99 to 2009? Heart of hearts, hand over my heart, I believe it's the Sharks. Red Wings were great. Devils were so fucking good here. That's tough. Maybe the Sharks might have peaked a little bit after 99. Let's see the Devils. Ow! Blackhawks? No, bro. The Blackhawks are pure ass from like 99 to 07, man. It could be the Red Wings, though. It could be the Red Wings. John Krakauer wrote this 1996 nonfiction book, Into the Wild. That is, I know, that's Claire Foy and Paul Mescal or Joe Jonas. Okay, Claire Foy is a given on this one, I think. And then I think it's Paul Mescal. Or is it Jack Harlow? Kind of got Harlow swag. I'm gonna go Paul Mescal. Both wrong. That is not Anya Taylor-Joy. I'm sorry. Okay, Felicity Jones, you're right. But everybody who said Anya Taylor-Joy, you've lost your mind. The most obvious feature of Anya Taylor-Joy are her eyes, man. And these are not Anya Taylor-Joy's eyes. Oh, they meant Aaron Taylor-Johnson. Never mind. The drink known as Moxie was excuse me, Aaron Taylor-Johnson is not ATJ. Anya Taylor-Joy is ATJ. Aaron Taylor-Johnson is Aaron Taylor-Johnson. Now I'm arguing about ATJ in chat, and now I've already read the answer, so I gotta type in some stupid shit like California so I don't get accused of cheating. Premium cable series, this man won Best Actor in a Drama Emmy. There's no shot this isn't Gandolfini. Or as I just typed, Gandalf. That's got to be James Gandolfini. The creation story of McDonald's was the movie The Founder. This singer was known for her hit Black Velvet. I honestly have no idea. Is it not Sass Jordan? I have no idea who sings that. I'm just going to type Shakira. Who sings Black Velvet, man? Who the fuck is Sass Jordan? She was a judge on Canadian Idol. Alana Miles. God is my witness. Don't know her. Felicity Jones and Aaron Taylor-Johnson. We didn't even read that one. The Red Wings, that's very fair. That's very fair. Lee Evans. At one point I knew it, man. At one point I knew it. It's on the GTA 5 soundtrack. Well, I mean, I've heard Black Velvet on the radio probably 300 times in my life. It's kind of like a rock radio staple. I could not tell you who sings. I know it's Alana Miles, but I won't know that tomorrow. Bouquet, ring, cake, altar, shit at a wedding. Seen it. I thought it actually said shit at a wedding. Brent is crazy. Scats. Wait, okay, I know this. It's letter plus Broadway musical. B Rent, S Cats, F Annie, and C Hair. Dude! That's because Brent just didn't make any sense. Brent didn't make any sense. Talk, buzz. Well, one second. Crew, bunch, pack, and group. Collection of individuals. Dirt, buzz, dish. This is like gossip. News. Gossip. There you go. It's that easy, man. We take those? We didn't take those. We got those. We earned those. We fought for those. Cine Tuner will get in the Daily Dose bookmark bar, man. What are you doing? What has more monthly searches? Don't read either of these out loud, please, especially not in order out loud. I'm going to say Jeff Bezos gets searched more often. Say Coca-Cola gets searched more often. Say Coca-Cola gets searched more than Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds gets searched more than Xbox 360. They're saying he's the most in-touch man of all time. Madonna gets searched more than Xbox 360. Madonna gets searched more than Rocket League. Rocket League gets searched more than Prada. Fuck! Next. J Balvin, more popular than Mitski. Sorry, Mitski. So Mitski, popular now. I gotta feel like Tina Turner. Is she slept on, though? I don't know if anybody's going to Spotify and playing, like, you know, Proud Mary or, like, Simply the Best. She's obviously... I mean, her peak was peakier. I feel like Mitski might clear, though. Oh! Okay, lucky. It should be Tina Turner over Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon, everything about him is like he's doing it in reverse. Like he's an actor that is trying to pivot from movies to SNL to TV to YouTube. Like you're doing it in the wrong order, bro. You're supposed to start YouTube and then go to TV and then like SNL and then movies. Like why you're doing the steps in reverse, man. So I know that Bruce Willis has like he's recorded blues albums, but I feel like maybe Jimmy Fallon still clears, but I oh shit. Higher rating, super. I don't care. It's entertaining. I don't care if he made it up. It's entertaining. I feel like The Force Awakens is probably like a 7.5. Holy shit, 8 even. How to Train Your Dragon is like a sacred cow for people that were born 1992 or later, so I gotta feel like that clears 8. Easily, I might add. It Chapter 1, horror movies get unfairly maligned. Because if there's ever a jump scare, people who wore suits to school on the first day of 9th grade are like, I just prefer horror movies without jump scares. And then you're like, name one. And they're like, I don't watch any. So I think that it's going to be, I mean, that seems about right. It Part 1 was really good. Now, Revenge of the Fallen is horrible. So we don't even have to think about that one too much. John Wick is really good, so that obviously clears. Halloween, I'm assuming this is Halloween 1. This is a tough one, because horror gets debuffed. This is a classic of the genre. But so is John Wick, honestly. I'm doing an unrecency bias. John Wick will automatically be considered less of a classic, partly because it's more recent. But actually, I think if you were to look at it like pure, sober, and barefaced, John Wick has become a hallmark of the action genre. It's had a legacy. It's had an impact. It's had an influence. It's really hard to not pick Halloween, though. But, you know, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say John Wick. Also, that apparently, based on the score, that might be the 2018 one. Interesting. Halloween at 6.5 versus a movie I don't know. I know you, and I know you, and I know you. But I have to imagine, I mean, 6.5 is, wait, I think I know you too. Can somebody look this up? Is this the guy who played Beria in The Death of Stalin? I'll give it to you straight. British spy movie probably clears 6.5. Yes, it is. Okay. Still got it. Truman Show's going to be in the top 250. It's probably going to be an 8.4 or higher. Whatever, 8.2 we'll take. Avengers Age of Ultron? Not that bad, but obviously no Truman Show. We're going 10 for 10 today. Boom. You looking for this? Easiest day of my life. That was simple, man. I mean, they basically gave me like, what's a bigger number, 8 or 5, over and over. I'll take 8 every day. Genji Mai whole grain brown rice, 30 pounds of brown rice. It's got 64% more fiber and 400% more antioxidants. But it's all, I don't know if you've ever bought a 30 kilogram bag of rice from the grocery store. Apparently, it's always a new crop. It's a new crop every single time you buy it. They're launching new crops once every 6 weeks or so. Every single time. Do not buy it. If it doesn't say new crop, don't buy it. $18.99, $20.99, $22.99, $24.99. Congratulations, the price is $24.99. It's that simple, man. Expensive? I ain't not really. It's like 80 cents a pound, man. That's so cheap. That's a lot of rice, bro. That's a lot of rice. Is Steam down for anybody else? Quick question, not to be dismissive or rude. Is this your first Tuesday alive? Are you under the age of 7 days? Were you perhaps born sometime between today and last Wednesday? Don't answer that. If you type "I am 6 days old" in chat, the AI will probably ban you. It'll probably ban you. I think I'm just gonna say China because we're playing like a Chinese game later. No, apparently not. How about Angola? How about how about Costa Rica? How about Cuba? How about Guyana? How about Bolivia? Damn! It's that easy, man. It's that easy. Now, Worldla. I'll tell you one thing. This is also not China. Is Steam down on Tuesdays or something? Yeah, but apparently this is not for the scheduled maintenance. It goes down every Tuesday for like half an hour. Tuesday, baby. Yeah. Browser games Tuesday, baby. Fuck yeah. Browser games on a Tuesday. Steam's down, baby. We're playing browser games. We're playing Dulls. Fuck yeah. Tuesday Dulls, baby. Are you Brunei? Are you Timor-Leste? You're in the vicinity. I don't know what the fuck is west of Brunei. Are you like the Maldives? I on it with God as my witness. This is a curse because I don't know where Brunei really is. Are you Malaysia? You're Malaysia. Okay, easy enough. Something like that. That was World Love. Box office game. Sorry, I experienced brain death for a second there. May 25th, 2012. May 25th, 2012. This is right around the launch of Wrath of the Lamb. I was locked in, man. I don't think I was watching movies. I was locked the fuck in. Will Smith movie from 2012. Could be Men in Black 3. That came out around this time. Yeah, that's an easy one. It opened to 54 million. Walt Disney, $500 million pre-Frozen, possibly pre-Marvel. No, that's Iron Man. That's Iron Man. That's Iron Man. No, that's the Avengers. That's the first Avengers. Okay, easy enough. Universal, 44 million, starring Taylor Kitsch. Really, this is John Carter of Mars, right? No, that's a Disney movie. The Battle for Earth Begins at Sea. Are you a Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters, maybe? Are you also starring Alexander Skarsgård? The Battle for Earth Begins at Sea. Planet G, several alien crafts, directed by Peter Berg. Is this just Battleship, man? Is this Rihanna, yeah, it's Battleship. Rihanna's in it, not Battleship Potemkin. Double Battleship Day, kind of crazy to be honest. Paramount Pictures, Sacha Baron Cohen. This is The Dictator. No, yeah, I think it's The Dictator. Work of fiction. And then Warner Brothers, Olivia Taylor Dudley. 10 years ago, the Ukrainian government let tourists visit the area around Chernobyl. They said it was safe. It wasn't. Chernobyl? Chernobyl Abyss? Chernobyl, the zone of exclusion. Okay, I'm going to... Directed by Bradley Parker. Takes them into Pripyat. The group members find themselves stranded. They discover they're not alone. Pripyat, Chernobyl. I saw Chernobyl Diaries in here. Chernobyl. Hey! Not too bad today. Jesse, I didn't realize Jesse McCartney was in this. My bad. Chernobyl miniseries goes crazy. It's the first I'm hearing about it. Whoa, they came out with a Chernobyl miniseries? Since when? When did that come out? Marketing department really dropped the ball on that one. I haven't heard of it. Oh, you're joking. That's the reaction I want. Oh, you're joking. The Paperboy. Are you Nicole Kidman? That's not Zac Efron. That's Zac Efron. Are you Zac Efron? You're Zac Efron. Okay, take me back to the home screen for a second. Let me think about this. Ben Affleck and Matthew McConaughey must be in a movie together. Ben Affleck and Nicole Kidman might be in a movie together. That's John Cusack. John Cusack and Colin Farrell might be in a movie together. I got to think about this one. Like this. Oh, wait, sorry. I got to get to swanky. Let's start with the swankiness. Okay, so I'm thinking the easy swanky play. The easy swanky play. I have something. And it's a strange line. It's Colin Farrell, The Lobster, John C. Reilly, Chicago, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Intolerable Cruelty takes you to George Clooney, which takes you to Burn After Reading. We're going straight through the Coen brothers. That takes you to Nomadland, and then you click on Swanky, you're halfway there. Now, you come out, David Strathairn, pretty much just take anything with David Strathairn, maybe like Hemingway and Gellhorn, Nicole Kidman, The Paperboy, 2012, 31 second swanky percent. 31 second swanky percent, bro? That's insane. That's out of control. Who the hell is Peter Murnick, man? Who is this guy? Some NASA nerd from Armageddon, for sure. Probably some guy that's like, do we really want these oil drillers going to outer space? Sir, he's probably talking to Billy Bob Thornton. Sir, with all due respect, do we really want to put the fate of the world in the hands of a couple of oil riggers? And then inevitably, Billy Bob Thornton says something like, I suggest you sit down and show some respect. Those oil riggers are the last line of defense that we got between us and a big asteroid. That's my guess. Perhaps we should prioritize safety and chance of success. I'm scared. Mods, I'm scared of all the people in chat who do not leave their house. It's so sad. NASA tech is his role. That's huge. That's huge. Because he just look at him. Of course, if in a movie about oil men and scientists, you really think they're going to have this fella playing an oil man? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's not going to happen. Spell check. Well, we didn't do anything. I didn't do Puckdoku, man. What am I thinking? Not doing Puckdoku on NHL opening night? no less, even though the Canucks don't play, so the season doesn't really start till tomorrow. Ottawa Senators, born in North America. Yeah, I'm thinking it's Alexandra Dag. What a nice boy. I hope he had a great career. Born in North America, Toronto Maple Leafs. That's a tough one. It only describes just about everybody who's ever played. We'll go Justin Pogge got the damn Facebook profile photo. Tampa Bay Lightning, born in North America. How about like Simone Gagne? And then the rest of these, I'll just be honest with you, like, who fucking cares? Like, sure, I could sit here and condescend and type, like, Antoine Vermette or whatever, but, like, who gives a fuck, man? Like, yeah, I could type Oliver Ekman-Larsson for Leafs and Coyotes, but it's not like it's that impressive. Now, this, I'll admit, this one's throwing me. Any chance Phil Housley? Phil Housley played for, no, whatever, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Nobody cares. Phil Housley never played for the Leafs? I need to check on that one. I also need to check for the second most winning team between 99 and 2009. I swear to you, it's going to be the New Jersey Devils. Hashtag winning. It's not the Blackhawks. Oh my God, I'm going to crash out. The Blackhawks were so ass from 99 to like 05. They were so ass. Red Wings were number one, bro. Everyone's going, Red Wings. Red Wings are number one. It's not Pittsburgh. Oh my God. Pittsburgh was as ass as the Blackhawks were from 99 until they drafted Crosby. What about Malkin? That was the year they had the fucking lockout, so Malkin didn't get to play, man. Jesus Christ, you don't know ball. You don't know ball. Kings? The Kings were ass, dude. They were ass from 99 until like 07. Oh my God, they don't know anything. They don't know anything. They don't know anything. Name a King from 2005. Probably still had like Adam Deadmarsh or something. Who's the goalie back? It was a long time ago. It's the Bruins. Bruins I could see. Bruins I could actually see. I don't think it's them. I think it's still the Devils, but the Bruins were at least, they're in the conversation. It's the Red Wings. The Red Wings were first. The Red Wings were first. We just had this question. It's the Red Wings, I'm afraid. Oh my God, guys, you have to stop complaining about Gen Alpha because obviously millennials and Gen Z are cooked. You're worried about the wrong generation, man. You're worried about little kids watching iPad videos. You can't hold a thought in your head for more than a minute. You should be worried about yourself. This is insane. Is long COVID? Skill difference. I've had it like 9 times, so I don't have any brain fog. Nicolas Cage movie? None are coming to mind immediately. Let me think about this. 3 or more word title. Let's go with The Wicker Man. That's, of course, a classic. Little spoiler on the poster, I guess, but title starts with A to H. How about Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans? Something piss blood. Great movie, even better poster. $100 million plus at the box office for Nicolas Cage. I'm trying to think of something that might surprise people. They might not be thinking of Into the Spider-Verse. They're thinking of Into the Spider-Verse. I thought we could have done a little better on that one, to be honest with you. Robin Wright. Yeah, so I can only think of one Robin Wright movie. No, I can think of 2. I can think of the movie Here that came out last year that's all about a room. And then I can think of The Princess Bride, obviously. And then I have absolutely no idea what else she's in except for House of Cards. Jamie Foxx. Title starts A to H. 3 or more word title. Okay, well, $100 million plus at the box office. Give me Horrible Bosses one. And then an A to H, give me Collateral. It probably crossed 100 million, but I wanted to use it here because it's R-rated Michael Mann movie. In '04, that might have only hit like 85 mil. And then a 3 or more word title with Jamie Foxx. How about, wait, okay. They cloned Tyrone. We could have also done Horrible Bosses too, okay? And then Robin Wright. She's been in something. I don't know what it is. Let's just pick a random animated movie. It's not The Incredibles because Holly Hunter is. Yes, Holly Hunter is Miss Incredible. And it's not Toy Story because Joan Cusack is Jessie. So it could be another Pixar. Maybe she was in Finding Dory. Let's just try it, man. Robin Wright, not in Finding Dory, it turns out. Oh, she's in Forrest Gump. She's in Forrest Gump. That's right. Oh, Forrest Gump. Beowulf. That was my next guess, was Beowulf. Forgot about the family man. Taya Leone. We don't need to say anything more about Forrest Gump. We've said our piece on Forrest Gump. The only thing I have to say about Forrest Gump is that if you're mad that I think the movie's bad, you legit shouldn't be here. It's time to take your medication. Okay. Daily me.
Frankly, a adverb meaning in a frank manner. Shoe. A interject.
SHOO. Yeah, I was thinking of Frankly, Mr. Shankly, but then I was also thinking about Frankly, Mr. Hanky, this poo session I've held. It stains my drain and it corrodes my bowl. You know that? Remember that one? What if the Smiths were on the South Park CD?
Window. A noun meaning.
How are you thinking that? There's just some stuff that's rattling around up there. With you on the meat strokes and me on the bang bus, there's advantages to both. You know what I'm talking about? There's just stuff that's rattling around up there. Recovering alcoholic who only drinks non-alcoholic Purell.
Depose. A verb. Bobcat. A noun meaning a common North American.
100%, we got it.
Fragment. A noun meaning a part. Certitude. A noun meaning the state of being or feeling certain. The word originates.
Certitude. Maybe I should start using certitude instead of certainty. There's a certitude to that.
Ursine. A adjective meaning. Tempura. A noun meaning sea.
For Frank Underwood at the Japanese restaurant. I'll have, for the lady we'll have the black cod miso set, and I'll have the ebi tempura. I could fucking do that. I could do that better. Yes, I'll have the ebi tempura, and for the lady we'll have the miso black cod set. Something like that would fucking work. That would work, man.
Sheetrock. A trademark meaning used for drywall.
Damn.
Flavido. A noun meaning the colored outer layer of the rind of a citrus fruit.
Fuck. That's not Flavido? She was hauling ass. She was hauling ass. Oh, man.
Diaphoresis. A noun meaning perspiration, especially profuse perspiration artificially induced. Diaphoresis is from
Huge.
peregrination, a verb meaning to travel especially on foot.
Really? I thought that was right.
Potentialities, a noun meaning the ability to develop or dirigible, an adjective meaning
Every day with this Hindenburg shit. Flavido, with an E, peregrination. Shoe is crazy. You should always let them. I can't be the 8-year-old at the Scripps National Spelling Bee that's like SHOE. And then I'm like, can you use it in a sentence? And they're like, shoe fly. Come on. Just for that, you're getting Puckdoku again. Food, that means it's food guesser. It's grand all time. Beschrit met moistjes. Always, how many different, no disrespect to the Netherlands, okay? How many different variations of sprinkle sandwiches do you have in the Netherlands? Because there's also the fairy bread, and then there's the chocolate sprinkles one. There's a ton, actually. Pisses me off that you guys are like on average like 6'3", eating shit like this. You're pissing me off, okay? Stupid ass fucking tall jeans. That's nourishment. You're eating like an ultra runner, man. Fermented cassava. I gotta be real with you. I would rather eat the biscuit with sprinkles. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. They're crazy for that one. Merguez is really good. There's always the risk that they made it look too much like a turd, and then the 5-year-old average age food guesser player will go, "That looks like poop," but I think it's gonna have to be merguez. Dolma is really fucking good. I don't claim this, but I would eat it. What is this, like beans cooked in pig fat? Pork and beans, bro. Okay, but give me the dolma for sure. Okay, so this one is going to piss me off because this is the one situation where you can't rely on heuristic. Sundae sausage is a sausage made of blood. I've had it, so don't condescend to me. Some people like it, usually old people, and a lot of people do not like it, including me. Potato chip sandwich sounds decrepit, but is fucking delicious. But is there any world in which a food that looks like a sausage from South Korea is going to lose to a potato chip sandwich from the United Kingdom? Maybe the world in which we live, bro. Okay, now the flip side, japchae is pretty good. That bread looks, I don't, you can't see the bread that well. I would fuck this bread up, man. Toril, Finland on the bread. W Finland, W Finland. Now the siskon makarikeaito, I don't know about all this. Boil water and add bouillon cubes. Okay, it's soup. I'm going to go with the japchae on that one. The malfouf salad. I love cabbage. Is that cabbage? Cabbage leaves are blanched and then layered with rice, ground beef, and spices. That sounds good as fuck. Or matsoni. Creamy fermented dairy products similar to yogurt. That sounds good too, man. I think people are going to go yogurt over cabbage, but that's a close one. I can't be too upset about that one. Any kind of bread from Italy and France is going to clear almost any food from the rest of the planet. The Vampiro. Tequila, citrus juice, tomato juice, or sangria, and a splash of soda or a grapefruit-flavored soft drink. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. That sounds pretty good. Chicken tabaka or sincronizada. So this is a cool taco. Flour tortilla with ham and cheese. Place another tortilla on top to form a sandwich? Grilled chicken dish with spatchcock chicken marinated with garlic, spices, or lemon juice. This is today's theme is the exceptions that prove the rule. Ham and cheese taco loses to chicken tabaka. Yes, okay. It's got to be the Napoleonka. That shit looks good as fuck. That looks like spam, and I mean that like complimentarily. I like spam, but I mean this looks elegant, man. Huge. Average score 7.3. Imagine that. This shit looks like it's from Thailand. Deep fried rice balls, kaffir lime leaves, mint peanuts, dried chili peppers. I'm going Thailand. You can't stop me from going Thailand on that one. Of course I would yum it. It's Thai food. Pulled pork sandwich from the United States of America. Barbecue sandwich. Okay, I require an account to vote for it. I've eaten this one. I need. Oh, fuck, they're gonna make me make an account so I can let the world know I've eaten a pulled pork sandwich. That's how they get you. Yeah, it's good. It's a good sandwich for sure. These are the cookies you get at a Chinese restaurant that doesn't do fortune cookies. Okay, that's butter. I still think it's from China, to be honest. I mean, condensed milk is kind of a giveaway. Southeast of China? Borders. Well, that's like, that's a lot. It depends. China's a big country, man. Southeast of where? Because that could be, I mean, is it insane to say North Korea? It seems insane. I'm going to say it anyway because it's insane. Pineapple bun, not North Korea. How about Malaysia? How about I'm stun locked. Like I have no idea. How about Hong Kong? Hong Kong is correct. Okay, I'll yum it. I was like, what are we talking about here? Like this is when they say borders China, it opens up a fucking Pandora's box, man. A, like the disputed claims, but B, the country takes up like 30% of Eurasia. So every single country is southeast of China. And as we all know, the reason that shit is bad is because it makes it harder to do well in the dulls, man. They need to sort that shit out so there's less ambiguity in the dulls. Oh shit. The once and future king. Scrandle 2. Mincemeat pie or chicken fried tacos? Yeah, it's going to be, this is the bonus round. Obviously, it's going to be chicken fried tacos. That's a given. Okay, now we're playing. Korean barbecue chicken waffle cone. They've got, okay, this can't win, but that's really, like, this kind of pisses me off. Yeah, they're doing too much. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. It's Quirk Chungus. It's Quirk Chungus. Korean barbecue fried chicken waffle cone and a pint is Quirk Chungus. That's Quirk Chungus food. It's food that the only people it gets ordered by are Quirk Chunguses, and that's fine. But like, it's even a Quirk Chungus ass photo. Like, nice view, bro. How much were the seats? A lot of Quirk Chunguses play the game too. I mean, okay, real food for real eaters, but this game doesn't have real eaters. Fake food for Quirk Chunguses. Ah, shit. Currywurst doesn't lose. We already know that. Pie mash and gravy looks pretty good. Kickoff combo box. Here we go. 2 Korean barbecue chicken sliders. What makes it a Korean chicken slider? Oh, there's 3 dots of gochujang somewhere in it. It's gotta be this, man. It just looks, something about this looks good. Like, it looks like this was made by a person who cared that they were serving it to you. This looks like they was like cook, serve, delicious. Like they just dumped a bunch of shit into the fryer and then like tipped it over into a cardboard shoebox. 90%! 90%! I mean, this, if you're picking this, which now if I was being rude, I could say this looks like a worm sandwich, okay? But I bet it tastes good. But if you're taking this over this, you're not invited. It's that simple. The baguette looks great. The meat looks great. You have to take that. Okay, fair enough. Now you're all invited. Now you're all invited. Give me. It's just food coloring, man. It's not that serious. I don't want the churros with Nutella. Oh wait, I do want. For some reason, I thought these were fries with Nutella. Because we've had fries with Nutella like 20 times. Forget that. We want the churros with Nutella. Yeah, we want churros with Nutella. Oh. Chicharrones Mendez. Like, that's kind of crazy. The way that it looks like God himself is like shining a light onto the chicharrones. That's a crazy shot, man. That's well framed. Or the Munchie Box. Cheesy chips, cheeseburger, donor meat, chicken pakora, and pakora sauce. Listen, I'll level with you. The meal itself is kind of disgusting, but for £9, like the portion size, you can't argue with. Okay, whatever. Craig David, the Almighty, they're shaking hands emoji, chilling on Sunday. I thought about that one while I was eating breakfast this morning. Guys, I'm being real with you. I feel like it has to be the fish brötchen. And I understand the way that this looks, okay? I'm not, like, this is a golem fish. This is Smeagol's fish. But they've scaled it. They're just the skin is on. Big whoop. This is some shit that, like, the Joker would eat. That's fucked up, man. Good. There's still some purity left in this game. I'm sorry, but kiwi and sausage pizza, I don't believe it can beat even a 29-pound Korean fried chicken. I don't believe that kiwi sausage pizza can win. Duck hearts or cheese dog? I'll go with cheese dog. I'm surprised at the open-mindedness with the duck heart, but okay. And the cheese dog didn't look good, but I thought people would go like, ooh, hearts, but... Hearts are pretty tasty. Yeah, I know. You can catch me. What the hell's that Japanese restaurant where everything at the restaurant is like 400 yen? You can catch me eating some chicken hearts and throats and shit there. Yep, that's the one. Yakitori. Yeah, that's the... Thank you. Toriki. Yes, Toriki Zoku or whatever it's called. Appreciate that. They know, man. They know. One of the greatest restaurants to save a lot of money, eat a lot of food, and take about 3 days off your lifespan due to the secondhand smoke you inhale. How does chat know 1,000 Japanese restaurants? They literally knew 0 except for the people who actually knew. Everybody else was just typing some shit like yakitori in chat, which is not a restaurant. That's like it's a genre of, this a dish, really. Yoshinoya, that's a big one. Yoshinoya Beef Bowl is my favorite. That's when I tune into college football for the Yoshinoya Beef Bowl. It's a comedy bang bang joke. Some of us live in Japan. Shouldn't you be out like climbing Mount Fuji right now then? Or like going to a temple or walking under the Torii gates and taking Instagram photos and stuff like that. Because when I went to McDonald's, when I went to Japan, I ate McDonald's one time, and everyone said, if I was in Japan, I wouldn't ever eat at McDonald's. I would be in Akihabara 24/7, soaking up the culture by walking into capsule hotels and this shit again. Well, like, I'm sorry to do this, but people who have never been to Japan they think about Japan disrespectfully oftentimes. They don't think about it as if it's a real country. They think about it as if it's a 24/7 theme park for expats, which is crazy. Sometimes you gotta eat. That's what Tokyo is? No, it's not, bro. No, it's not. And also, I'll hit you with one more. Akihabara, kind of stinky. Not like it's not stinky because the country is like really clean because they still live in a high trust society, unlike the rest of the world. But the actual district of Akihabara, just I don't get the UFO catchers. I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't get the claw machines. Paying like $4 a play to try to win some plush garbage that they got for like 3 cents a plush on Temu. Ikebukuro now or don't lie. Kate, I like Ikebukuro. I like Nihonbashi. I like Ginza. I'm not a big Akihabara guy. You were so proud of the Pikachu you got for your daughter? Yeah, but that wasn't in Japan. That was at the E spot. That was at the E spot in Richmond. The Buttress of Windsor. Oh ho ho. Who's this? How's it going? That's the first thing I say to you. Nakano Broadway is better. Just say you're 5'2" without saying you're 5'2". Hey, can I get an editor's note? I need an asterisk and then a footnote. The ceilings in Nakano Broadway are very small. The ceilings in Nakano Broadway are very small. You literally can't say that? I can say whatever I want. Watch this. That's Natalie Portman from Garden State. Sorry, that's Zach Braff from Garden State. I got my Braffs and my Portmans confused. Some Danny Torrance shit. Good evening, Mrs. Torrance. That kid literally was not possessed. He was just neurodivergent, and he wanted his parents to like give a fuck. But his dad was too busy drinking, and his mom was too busy, like, I don't know, running away from her dad. Nobody gave a fuck about him, man. No wonder he started reading backwards or whatever. Argentina's counterpoint to the White House is what more distinctive color? The gold house. The original pride flag had 8 stripes, the top one being what non-rainbow color? Color that's not in the rainbow. Pink? Pink isn't in the rainbow. The pink house? The pink house? Argentina got the damn pink house? Casa Rosada? It sounds way better in Spanish, man. It's way better in Spanish. You designed the Casa Rosada? Mary tells me you're an architect. Have you done anything I'd know? Have you ever been to Santiago, Chile? You designed twice last year. I designed the football stadium there. You designed La Stadia Olimpico? The first of its alphabetical name. You gotta see there's something about Mary, bro. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. Who's the person that was watching all the movies that I mentioned? So you watch This Is 40, but you hadn't seen Knocked Up. So you have to go see Knocked Up, and then you have to watch This Is 40 again. And This Is 40, I'm not under the delusion that it's good. It's bad, but you watched it under false pretenses, so you got to tank it again. You watched Frost Nixon. You didn't like it, which is crazy, but we're going to get you there, okay? We're going to get you there. So you got to Knocked Up, then This Is 40 again. Then you've got to watch There's Something About Mary, followed by Meet the Parents one. There you go. You're ready. The first of its alphabetical naming convention, and weirdly between letters 1 and 5, Android 1.5 had what tasty code name? Donut. A British fairy cake is essentially a smaller, fancier version of what American thing? Cookie. Magnolia and LA Sprinkles both specialize in what single serve treat? An eclair? A cupcake. Oh. Oh, cupcake. Oh, brother. Sprinkles is cupcakes? Actually, that makes a lot of sense, to be honest. Actually, you know what? Smaller cupcake is actually kind of sick. Because legitimately, I have problems with cupcakes, but one of the problems that I have with cupcakes is too big. You bite in, you get like icing on your nose and shit like that. By the time you take like 2 bites of a cupcake, you're like, I don't even want the rest. They're already small. Maybe I'm anchored on like when cupcakes were like malatang. Remember when cupcakes, 2012 time traveler be like, my time machine finally dropped me off in 2025. Can you point me to the nearest cupcake store? Know what I'm talking about? My flying machine. Nearly 20 years after Kubrick himself died, Kubrickian became an entry in what reference work? This is the Oxford English Dictionary, mogged. Damon Wayans was in a show. It was based on an 80s and 90s film franchise. The show was called Bad Boys. That's not from the 80s. The show was called, it's not Hawaii Five-0. I know this because I didn't watch it, but I know it. Oh, Lethal Weapon. Chris Rock played a third cop. That's right, Lethal Weapon. 6 healthy birth practices. That's Dr. Spock, bro. Whatever. What French OB was inspired by Pavlov to make a childbirth strategy that relies on distraction? I have no idea. The only French OB you can name, what dude taught us to breathe fast and slow while pushing? Daniel Kahneman. Lamaze! That makes Lamaze! Now, I always thought it was Le Mans, because that shit takes 24 hours, man. That is one of the things, if you grew up watching like sitcoms, you would think like when your partner is about to have a child, you're going to be spending a lot of time in Lamaze classes. I don't even know if Lamaze still exists, man. I'm sure there's still people doing it, don't get me wrong, but we never went to a Lamaze class. Every single sitcom had an episode about the husband going to Lamaze class and being like freaked out. Being like, oh my God, what is this? This is crazy. They didn't even mention it once in childbirth classes last year. No, 100%. No one said shit to us about Lamaze, bro. No one said anything to us about Lamaze. But maybe it's because they looked at my head and said, let me guess, scheduled C-section. There's no shot something that big is coming out of your wife. That's going to tear her up. They knew. They took one look at my cranium and said, you guys can skip the Lamaze class. What size hat you rock? One size fits most. Love the dolls. Feels good to be back with the dolls, man. Sort these cocktails by their popularity in the US, starting with the most popular. Okay. So there's, according to December 23. Okay. Now, things that are not popular. Sorry, if you're 16, this is going to blow your mind. Not many people are ordering martinis. Martinis are espresso martinis, yes. Regular vermouth or gin martinis, not getting ordered very often. This is like what you order. If I was a bartender and someone came in and asked for a martini and they weren't visibly leathered, I would ask for their ID. I would be like, you are 19 years old. That is what a 19-year-old would order. They're like, give me what James Bond drinks. Now, old fashions, very popular. Espresso martinis, quite popular. Margaritas, ubiquitous. Moscow mules, very popular. Mimosas, very popular, but mostly in a brunch context. Interesting. I think the margarita is going to be the most popular because it's not only served at bars, but also at Mexican restaurants. I think the old fashioned is going to be just under that. I think this is me right here. Ubiquitous. Very popular. Insanely popular, but only in a limited temporal zone of the day. Popular. Popular but expensive. Not that popular. Okay, well, what do? Hot swap like that? Oh, shit. Okay, Moscow, espresso, old-fashioned, martini mimosa. Mimosa I'm getting my ass beat, bro. Espresso, martini, Moscow mule, old-fashioned. What? Moscow mule, espresso, martini, Moscow espresso? I am stunned. Now, I'm not cat power. I haven't lived in bars. I've so rarely seen or heard of anybody ordering a martini. Maybe in hotel bars or something like that. I don't know, man. I can't. Sorry, the chat's going too fast. I've had a martini before. It's just like they never went out of style. I've so rarely heard about anybody ordering a martini, man. In 4 years of bartending, I've made 3 martinis. That's what I'm starting to think that they're not real drinkers, man. I don't think this data is real. I need John Taffer on this one. If John Taffer tells me that martinis are number 2, then I'll accept it. But you guys saying it in this supposed data with no source, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Martini is my wife's favorite drink. Are you forgetting the wife coefficient? No, obviously not, because I ranked mimosa super high. That might be the most wife cocktail that there is. I don't think there is a more wife cocktail than a mimosa. Long Island iced tea? Yeah, if your wife is 22. If your wife is if she's a grown woman, then a mimosa. Cosmo? Sex and the City hasn't been on the air for 20 years, bro. Actually, it just ended last year. That was And Just Like That. We don't respect And Just Like That. That was a fast follow that was made exclusively for profit motive, okay? Cosmo is old school. Moscow Mule kind of wife coded? True. Moscow Mule is flannel wife. That's flannel wife coded. No doubt about it. What does that mean? If your wife wears flannel, she probably drinks Moscow Mules. And that's not a knock at all. It's just an observation. That means she's comfy. I'm not saying she wears pajamas to Walmart. Pajamas to Walmart is, I don't even think they have the cocktail in here. That would, I don't know what cocktail pajamas to Walmart is. It might be a Long Island iced tea, to be honest. Or yeah, okay, a White Claw. Yeah. Flaming Mo. These okay. Juxtastead. That was a good one today, man. That was a good one. Which has a higher percentage of hot days. Nusa Tenggara Barat, Indonesia, or Parana, Brazil. Hold on, I just need to kind of see the Earth for a second. Seems like this is a little closer to the equator. I'm going to go with Indonesia. Wrong, bitch. Higher percentage of workers in manufacturing, Indiana. which swung less towards Republicans. This is a tough one because obviously Dayton, Ohio is like guided by voices, but then also like they might be the only Kamala voters in the whole city. But I mean, that might be exactly the same as it was '08 to 2012. Well, sorry, I was anchoring on this as being 2020 to 2024. Let me think about this. So Obama carried like 41 states in '08 or whatever. And then who got more pissed off faster? Definitely Ohio. So Connecticut swung less. That's a given. Higher percentage of households over 100K. Ottawa for sure. Lots of Canada Post workers there. And that's I support Canada Post, just for the record. Don't sell me out over that one as a joke, okay? That being said, I do need the strike to end. Listen, I know everybody wants their mail, but some of us want it more than others because some of us get paid on the website that we're on right now via a check that arrives in the mail. Some of us are relying on the mail service, not just for like, birthday cards and some shit like that. Really? Yeah, bro, why would I give that shit to PayPal? Keep Peter Thiel's nose out of my business, bro. You don't do direct deposit? They haven't figured out how to do it between the US and Canada yet. If you're American, they'll direct deposit. If you're Canadian, they're like, we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. The numbers are a little different. The numbers are slightly different. We can't figure it out. So yeah, I get it. Oh, to be honest with you, the check in the mail has been totally fine until the Postal Service went on strike like 3 times in the past 8 months. That being said, I do support the striking. I support the striking. I think that what they should do is they should figure it out and give them what they want so that my paycheck can arrive as well. Actually, it's going to be sick because maybe, I don't know, like 2 or 3 of them will arrive at the same time. But higher number of housing units per adult. Got to assume it's Polk County, Florida. Yeah, if anything, that's a good point. I'm on strike. They're saying you support the Canada Post workers? Are you still getting paid? It doesn't sound like you're really being inconvenienced that much then. If you really supported the Canada Post workers striking, you'd put that shit on pause for now. You would put that shit on pause like I did. Sorry. Until the union settles it, I'm not cashing any paychecks. It also I'm assuming, because the longer the strike goes on, people are still sending letters. It might take like a month and a half for them to get out to me. And if they take more than 3 months, they actually cancel it. And then I have to like reconfirm my payment details with Twitch. They're like, you can't stream until you reconfirm your payment details because we sent you a check you haven't cashed. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. It's a damn mess, man. You're welcome at the BCGEU picket line. You tell me what BC liquor store you're at. I'll give you a I'll give you one of those on the way by. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. They don't want to say. That's fine. You don't have to say what BC liquor store you're at. Statistically speaking, flagship at Canby and 39th. Okay, listen, I want to show my support, but I do not want to get caught in the Oak Ridge snarl. I'm sorry to say. If you could get yourself out to I don't know how the striking procedure works. If you could get yourself out to Canby and 8th, I could swing by. I could swing by Canby 8th. We're out there now and then, stopping by the Home Depot or whatever. They built a small victory out there. Got some damn good cream puffs. I'll give you a Canby and 39th. That's tough, man. That's a tough one. Don't scream get him if you see me in Vancouver. I'm actually, I might be the only person who is actually getting gang stalked. Because I always joke about being gang stalked, but then people like Glasson75 come in here in the chat and they say, "Hey, my friend works at a bakery you went to this weekend. What did you get?" And then I have to spill the beans that we went in to get food, but then there was not, because the bakery was so popular, there was nothing in there left that my 5-year-old would eat, so we had to leave. So I'm basically of the opinion that I'm being observed every single time I'm outside of my house, which is fine. That's fine, but like I'm on my best behavior, let's put it that way. Yeah, at least I wasn't wearing the humbuck. I know you would have been taking some creep shots of me in the humbuck. Agriculture in Texas, agriculture in Oklahoma, the Great Plains, it's a damn dust bowl, bro. I mean, one of the most aptly named things of all time. Also, I don't know if this is because of the dust storm or whatever, but does it look like they built a house that's like shorter than the people that are going to live in it? Like the child is like as tall as the house. That just, listen, I'm not trying to, they were going through it back then, but it does seem like they weren't thinking ahead. Like, what are they, what were they thinking, man? The dust was too high? They needed a damn Dyson, man. The deeds of Pan, the deeds of Apollo, the Metamorphosis characters, Metamorphosis, and I don't even know. Okay, the mythology of Macedonia. Could this be the snake that fucked Alexander the Great's mom? I have no idea what it's King Midas. I guess I should have just known that. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Cryptography, fictional duos, placeholder names, thoughts experiments in physics. Yeah, I have no idea. This is probably Holmes and Watson. Alice and Bob. Okay, I get Alice. I get Bob. Who the fuck is Mallory, man? What's Mallory up to with this, like, Lives of Others shit? Who invited Mallory to the fucking party? That's the NSA. 20th century, 21st century African American women rappers who were born in 1995, which makes them newly 30. Singer-songwriters who are American TikTokers, who are Jewish rappers, who have ADHD. I think I'm in trouble. I want to say that maybe this is Doja Cat? Pop rappers, famous on TikTok, alive. I'm going to say this is Doja Cat. It is Doja Cat. Oh, shit. I don't know. It just seemed to fit, man. 1510s paintings. I haven't gotten there yet. Oh, yes, I have. The Raphael rooms. Fuck. I don't know what this is, man. School. I do know what this is. I've seen it in my book. Fuck. I wasn't paying that much attention to this one, to be honest. Brother, everyone has seen it. You'd be surprised how few paintings the average person knows, including myself. 1866 establishments in Texas. Abolitionism in the United States. African American festivals. This is Juneteenth. We're not missing that one. 2005 songs by Chamillionaire. That's got to be Riding Dirty. Songs about police brutality. Oh, sorry. Yes, I'll accept riding. Otherwise, you must tap no. Yeah, riding. And the crazy thing about it is he wasn't even riding dirty, man. He wasn't even riding dirty. 9th century establishments in Ireland. Capitals in Europe. So the question is it Dublin or is it Belfast? So I always get, Belfast is Northern Ireland. Dublin is the Republic of Ireland. Okay, it's Dublin. We take those. I don't want to make the mistake. Check it out, y'all. Deep orange. Western family, they got a line of sparkling waters. Pretty good. 1808 plays in German. Plays set in heaven, plays adapted into operas. Yeah, I actually, that's the one German play I know. So I should have written it, to be honest with you. But I had a belief that I could not possibly know it. 20th century Romanian sportsmen who were ATP #1 ranked singles players. What the fuck, man? So Bjorn Borg, Swedish, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know Illy Nasty. I'll be honest with you, I just don't know him, man. Romanian former professional tennis player. He was the first #1 in men's singles history. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Exactly. He should do a feature on Doja Cat. They're bringing the heat today. They're bringing the heat in Angle, man. I think that's a 359. No, that's not what I meant. I think it's a 339. Warm. 328. Getting hot? I'm getting my fucking ass beat. 317? Boiling? 3. I think it's a 41. No, it's a 43 degree angle, obviously. No, it's not, because that would make it this. So it's probably a 42 degree angle, so it's 318. Yes! That was a huge recovery after 2 really bad starting guesses. That could have gone so wrong. Oh, this is a sexy first shot, man. Oh shit, that was fucking good. Oh, that was almost it too. Okay, this is a crazy shot, but just bear with me. Actual cinema. That's actual cinema, that shot right now. This shot is fucking crazy. Oh. Huge. Imagine. No, I don't think that can work, man. I think you gotta. Well, what are you gonna do? You can't land it up. Oh, maybe you can land it up there. Okay, okay, okay. That's fine. Just gonna sneak right by you. Oh, I thought I was slick. Just tap it in. That's pretty good. Hold. Boss. W grass. W grass. Okay, we're back. We're done. You should check out Betweenal. One of the craziest things about getting older, as someone who's not even that old, is people will start telling you to like do shit that you've already done, that they just discovered, and they think that because they just discovered it, they're like the first person on the planet to ever think. We've been playing Betweenal, man. We've been playing Betweenal. You're giving Gen Z TikTok that's like, can you believe history class never taught us about this? And then it's some shit that we learned about in history class. Okay, that's fucking crazy. Top 16%, man. Look at that. You should check out video games. Honestly, I think the problem is I played them all. Now we're talking. Tailor billed $500 less for offensive suit? Less seems like a direction. Am I crazy to say suit feels like the definition and it's going to be it's going to be like hearts, spades, or clubs? Let me take a peek at you. Offensive suit, and our answer will be a kind of offensive suit, but it won't be a kind of garment. The fodder is billed 500. We'll use the letters of one along with a short substitute for the other. Chat, I need your help. Don't type the answer. Type the answer to my question. My question is, what's 500 in Roman numerals? D. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. And then Taylor is going to be, we're going to cut letters off of one, right? Well, one is an anagram and one is a deletion, telling us to remove something. What the heck? We'll use the letters of one along with a short substitute for the other. One is an anagram, telling us to rearrange nearby letters. The other is a deletion indicator telling us to remove something first. Okay. It's an offensive suit. Like perhaps, I guess I was going to say armor, but that's more of a defensive suit. It's going to be a D somewhere, and then we're going to rearrange these letters. Short substitute for the other. We'll use the letters of one. Use the letters of one. Tailor and less are the clues indicators. One is an anagram, telling us to rearrange some nearby letters, and the other is a deletion indicator, telling us to remove something first. Ah, I have it. Okay, I swear to you, I have it. This is telling us, this is D. It's telling us to remove this D, which leaves us with B-I-L-L-E, which becomes libel, which is a libel suit in court. Okay, 2 over par, but still. It took us a minute, but we got there. What game is this? This is Minute Cryptic. I don't understand what tailor does. Well, to tailor something is to like change it. So it's just, you've got to change this word. Okay, in Minute Cryptic, it's like always rearrange it. Wait, we gotta do slash marker. Slash marker dulls, and then we go straight to band.